I have with me Baba Resketi, the landlord. I'm not sure I pronounced it well. Baba Resketi, the landlord. One thing that amazes me about this man is that beyond the old man face is a very fine man, a very dark man. Sorry, a very dark fine man. Which one are you? Are you a very dark man or a
Hello,
very fine dark man?
hello. Can we be guided? I please anything relating to people setting ring lights because of me. Please, I don't want that.
Okay,
Please,
so you don't want to be a very dark man. You don't want to be a very
I'm
dark
not
fine
even
man.
related to anything relating to dark. So please get that straight.
Okay, just let me call you a very fine man.
Yeah.
Okay, Baba Resketi.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about how you came about Resketi and Baba Resketi. I want to know.
Okay, you must be curious actually
Yeah, I'm
because I'm
curious.
also curious about how you are being named Lynn and you are not even Lynn.
I mean, I'm just
You are not lame. I was expecting something
something like a
lame,
broomstick.
like yeah, lame,
Nah, sorry to
something
disappoint
like
you.
pankere. But anyways, let's just call you Tickling.
Okay, so that works. Take it in.
All right. So on a quick one, I'm a Catholic.
Okay,
So big
that's
shout
right.
out to every Catholic out there. I love you. So I belong
Mhm.
to one of the arms of the Catholic Church, which is CYON, Catholic
Okay,
Youth Organization of
okay,
Nigeria, Sion. So, and again, shout out to every Sionite that is watching this. I love you,
okay,
man. So, there used to be a program we used to have in Ibadan Archdiocese.
okay.
That's Advent Youth Congress every
Mm,
December. And it's
okay,
good. It used to be like maybe 4 to 7 days program. So,
okay.
we travel off from Ibadan to another state to have
Mm,
a program. So, this particular one was held in 2017.
okay,
So, and during the social night, they announced that if you would like to perform, like a call for performers,
okay.
she gets. So, and I was like, I can't be here, and it's in me, inbuilt. I
Yeah,
can't be somewhere, and the place will be dead.
nothing is dull around you. No, no
So,
way.
I shall summoned the courage and decided to dress like an old man.
Okay.
So I infused some other characters to join me on stage to
Mm-hmm.
act. So I made it something like a stage
Okay,
drama, a
drama.
stage comical drama. So during the performance, I was now telling one of the boys that I featured that oh ni respect you, oh ni respect you. I was trying to say oh ni
Okay,
respect.
okay.
She gets and something about Yoruba old people.
Yeah.
You know, you might tell them something, but the way they will pronounce it, most especially when you tell them anything relating to English word, the
Yeah,
way they will twist it, and you'll be
yeah.
like, say Yoruba, an elderly person for Yoruba never
Yeah.
pronounce your name. Like
Okay.
my own baptismal name is Macarius.
Ah, Maka.
If 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 if
Macariosi.
Macariosi, I don't hear one woman say Macaruosi.
What?
Somebody even said macaroni or something. I was like,
No
no now,
way.
no now, wrong now. But that's by the way. So I started saying, oh, the rest get you. And
Okay.
bams, after the performance,
Yeah, I
people
just stop
started calling
it.
me Resketti, Resketti, Resketti,
Mm.
Okay, let me just name my brand, Baba Resketti, which means
Okay.
respect.
That's really interesting. Baba, do I have respect? Shimon, you are sketchy. I promote to serve in new wine and everything. Okay.
See, you you invited me here without table water, without wine, without anything that can even tamilaya. What kind of
No, don't worry. We're going somewhere after
what kind
here.
of interview or the
There's a
podcast is
restaurant
this?
at the back of this place, so we'll go after the interview.
You fancy me? About shaking law restaurant.
So there's this question I always want to ask people about skit making and stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Is there a distinct difference between both?
Yes, there is a difference between both, but not too big.
Okay.
Yes. Skit making, let me just say skit makers and stand-up comedians,
Yeah.
right? So skit makers are always seen on screen.
Okay.
She get the
Mm-hmm.
difference between them is that skit makers are always seen on screen, like going from location to another to
Okay.
shoot and put some content out there for people to see and laugh. Why
Okay.
stand-up comedians are always seen on, seen on stage.
On
They
stage.
deal with, they deal mostly with stage. She
Okay.
get, but that doesn't mean we doesn't have skit makers that also double up as
Okay.
a stand-up comedian.
All right.
She get, so we have, so the difference is just that skit makers are mostly seen on screen, why stand-up comedians are always seen on stage.
Okay.
She get, they deal with mostly stage thing.
Okay. So you mentioned that the same person can do both. Is it that easy, or is there any specific thing you have to know before you can work as a skit maker and as a stand-up comedian?
Yes, of course, you, it is easy for some people to
Okay.
double up as a skit maker and also
Okay.
as a stand-up comedian. But it requires a great commitment.
Okay.
If you will be choosing that field, we have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of skit makers that cannot really perform well on stage
All
as a
right.
stand-up comedian, and we have some stand-up comedians that can easily shoot skits and it will be
Okay.
funny. Sure, you get.
Yeah.
So it's not everyone that has that grace, but there are some specifics you have to put in place, and make sure that these basics are always being measured if you
Okay.
want to double up as both.
Mm-hmm.
Most importantly, if you know that you are good in skit making,
You stick to it.
stick to it. And if you know you want to be doing stand-up comedy as well, you just have to master some things. And you see, all these things, they are not something that requires you to be going for 4 years course in university before you do it. Sure, you get. So it's not something so
Okay.
important. So it's not, it's important, but it's not something that is really really challenging like that.
Okay.
Sure, you get. So but we have some skits makers that they for them to go up on stage, they are shy. Like,
Yeah,
they can't really
that's
withstand it,
very true. That's
and they
very
are
true.
very good when we are talking about skit
Skit
making.
making.
So it's
Mm.
not everyone that has the grace. A big thanks to the likes of Basket Mouth,
Okay.
Bovi, and some other great people like that that made people like us think, once Baba can do skit
Mm-hmm.
making
So
now,
can you?
and they are doing
Mm-hmm.
wonderfully well when it comes
Yeah.
to stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Those people are just a great mentor to
They're amazing.
to comedy industry. She
Okay.
get, so the likes of them inspire us more
Okay.
to be more versatile when it
Okay.
comes to skit making and
Wow.
also stand-up comedy.
Okay, so now that you mentioned that, who are those you look up to in the industry?
Well, talking about skit making and
Mm.
stand-up comedy,
Yeah.
uh, the likes of Mr. Funny,
Okay.
Sabinos,
Oh yeah, I love that
Oga Sabinos,
man.
oh, Oga Sabinos, oh, you too Sabio, and the likes
Okay.
of the General, the
Okay.
likes of Bovi, Basket Mouth, Pension Broken, and so
Mm.
much more like that.
This
And
this
also
man.
Wole
Okay.
Agba, yeah, Wole Agba.
Respect.
And I give accolades to my fellow colleague. He's a boss.
Okay.
That's Ozain. Ozain
Okay.
is one of the most talented we have in Ibadan. Just
That's
forget
awesome.
it. Ozain, I respect you, bro.
Um.
And I'm looking forward to, do some work together with you.
Oh, shout out to you. So there's a show you did last year. I was there. I must commend you that the event was superb. It was a great success. So is it going to be like a yearly kind of event, or is it just a one-off thing?
By God's grace, it's going to be a recurring event.
Okay.
Firstly, let me do a shout out to the planning committee that worked with me to achieve that great show.
Shout out. Let us shout.
I love you guys. Don't mind her. She's drunk. I love you guys. Thank you for being part of that success.
Aw.
It's a dream I've been really anticipating to achieve over 5 years ago, and
Whoa.
for it to have come to accomplishments, I'm so
Aw.
happy. And trust me, to all the sponsors, to every individual that supported that show, thank you so much. I'm honored. So
No.
back to business. The Chronicles of Baba Resketi, the landlord.
Yeah.
The last edition was House of
House of
Commotion.
commotion.
This
Okay.
year edition is coming bigger. Like,
Bigger and better. I'm here for
Like,
it.
like, like,
Don't play.
don't play. So, okay, be expecting something great this year again, and I'll be expecting great moves. So,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
trust me.
move it. All right, so it's going to be a yearly kind of thing. One more thing. There's this clothes that you wear for your comedy and, that particular clothes. Do you have more than one of the clothes?
Actually, that's the only one I have,
No
and
way.
I've been, and I've been, funny enough, I've been using it since 2019.
Whoa.
And see that cloth, eh? If you draw
No.
it like this, if you draw it, if it's here, what it do? And let me just use this medium to plead.
Request.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's please. If you know you can do that kind of clothes, like
Okay.
something as exact as that, or something very similar to that clothes, I would really appreciate. Yes, I'll pay for it.
Please.
And if you give me for free, I don't mind.
Or maybe a discount, 50% discount.
I don't mind.
I mean, you can use my code. I mean, I'm a big girl, so whatever.
Affiliate marketing, Peleo.
Okay, so I'll put the clothes up on the screen. So if you have the exact type, you can, reach out to me or to him. Now it's time for our tongue twister. Let's see if he's going to get it. Okay, Baba. Brother Francis fried 5 fish on Friday. You say it 5 times and you have to be fast. Let's go.
Now today you go know say I go school. Brother Francis fried 5 fish on Friday. 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 Brother Francis fried 5 fish on Friday.
How dare you?
Here's my money. I thought you said £2,000.
Check your bank.
Yes,
It's been an amazing time with Baba today. I mean, I had so much fun. It was mind blowing. And the highlight of everything for me, the Baba that speaks Yoruba, pure Yoruba in his comedy, came here to blow my head with, big, big English. I picked reoccurring from all the English. I'll be using that word from today. So thank you so much for, honoring my invitation.
well, some people even think maybe we don't even sabi speak English.
I
And
mean,
trust me, see, for the fact that we speak English in we speak Yoruba in our comedy skits doesn't mean we cannot speak good English.
that's
We also
interesting.
anchor corporate events.
Yeah, it does. Yes,
So
tell them
we
about that.
see this is what I do. This is my profession.
Yeah.
Anything relating to stage or filming, that is what I do. Either English or Yoruba. Call
Ausango,
me
Inakwana,
in Nageja.
um, Inaoni.
In now.
What?
But to be
Iboga.
honest, so for people that doesn't know, that's what I do. I MC,
Yeah.
I anchor events, both corporate and indigenous one. I
Yeah.
act, I create content. I'm a cheerful giver. I'm a philanthropist in the making, so that you won't be entering my DM that you want to bring 1 billion, in the making, philanthropist.
In the
So yeah,
making.
in the making.
Okay, I get
So
that.
please bring jobs.
Now we've come to the end of the video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till next time.